When it comes to food products, safety is a critical component. People want to know what they're serving on their table isn't going to be making headlines because it's potentially dangerous. Freshwater Fish has a trusted safety record. It's a trust that is earned with commitment and careful monitoring at every step of the supply chain, including the production process.
The food safety program is extremely complex, and we have to be vigilant and monitor the safety of the products that are being produced throughout the 24-hour operation, 7 days a week that we do run. So there's a group that works with the receiving products, so that gets inspected before it's produced. We do go through an inspection, and once it's approved, then it goes into the plant. After it's been received, there is another group that's looking at the products throughout the production process. So they're looking at the temperatures, the qualities, the color. They're taking samples from microbiology and chemistry. They're looking at the additives. They're looking at the labels. Once it's gone through the fresh production, we have another group that looks at the frozen production to make sure, again, we have the proper glaze levels, the proper temperatures, the proper labels. The storage is being done properly in cold storage. We even have another group that goes over to our outside facility that stores our product and does an inspection at that facility and make sure that our boxes are being handled properly. There's no damage to the boxes and no exposed product.
Freshwater's commitment to food safety is a critical component in getting fishers the best returns for their catch. Because freshwater's ability to meet the health and safety standards of global markets is a key selling feature.
Canadian standards are very strict. Generally, when we have to explain or give the data out to our customers, as long as we're meeting the Canadian standards, that surpasses their standards. We'll have anywhere from 1 to 5 customer audits that actually come into the plant and do a full 1 to 3 day audit looking at all of the different aspects of food safety and just meeting their international regulations. We have to meet their language standards and their chemical standards and microbiology standards, all of the same properties that we're looking at here. We also have the Canadian Food Inspection Agency that's in our building approximately once a week for a standard visit. Then they come in about 4 to 6 times a year to do an audit. There's a new program that's being recommended that all food companies participate in. It's called the Global Food Safety Initiative Program. GFSI is being added into most food companies right now, especially if they want to export international. These standards are over and above any of the local regulations. You have to be able to display and prove that you are within the standard for microbiology limits, chemical limits, all of the various regulations. Even the construction of the building is something that we look at. You have to have a certain type of paint, certain type of wall materials, floor materials, even the equipment. So those are the type of things that the government is in here inspecting, and we're making sure that we meet those regulations in order to be able to export the product out of the country so that we can benefit the fishers and get the returns back.
Freshwater's commitment to food safety and quality assurance is something customers all over the world look for. Their peace of mind translates into sales, and that translates into greater returns for fishers. For more information on the freshwater fishing industry, join us on Lake to Plate TV.